Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, we are going to dive into where is your person at energetically, spiritually on your journey. So let's have a look. Actually, first off, let's get a Beyond Lemuria card to see what a theme is at this time energetically for your connection, your person. Where are they at? Too many. That one wanted to stay. Ooh, awakened awareness. Check that out. It's a 17 card. But yeah, so where are they at? I would say awakened awareness. Let's have a look. What does this mean? What does it mean? Okay, awakened awareness. Beyond the veil. Clearing distortion and illusion, awareness of what's running us subconsciously, communing with our God force, energetic sovereignty, growth outside your comfort zone, and the collective awakening. Hello, everybody. What a card to get for where your person is at. So let's see how that awakened awareness is showing up for them consciously in all the things that they are experiencing right now in your connection from their point of view, their side of the energy. What's going on? So as above, so below, we got the conscious mind about what's playing out in the material realm of form. What's going on in the energetics or the unseen? What are they aware of in the higher dimensions, but consciously? So things playing out in the intangible. So emotions and thoughts and all of that. What, having said emotions, what are the emotions that they are experiencing as connected to what's going on in their world and in their inner world? And what is happening next in the connection as a result, or what is likely to play out next as a result of these awarenesses? Okay. How are they consciously thinking about the connection at this point, from this point of awakened awareness? Wow, divine seeking. This is my card of going to the divine, laying the burden down and saying, show me how to do it. Show me how to take the next step. Show me understanding in this. On the higher levels, transcendence, prayerfulness, and serenity. This always reminds me of the serenity prayer. And so this is, your person is no longer carrying other people's karma. They're very much asking for higher guidance in how to be accountable to themselves and to trust that everybody else has got their stuff covered and that everyone is making it. We're all doing it. And if we carry someone else's karma, we don't do anyone any favors. We certainly don't do ourselves any favors, and we don't do them favors because we're hindering their ability to carry their own, to come through that rite of passage. So yeah, your person is understanding this. And that prayerfulness, we've got prayer in 2 cards here. So they are really putting down their ego and going to higher guidance. Show me the way, show me understanding. What is the emotion associated? I release the need to know all the answers. So doubt is being released here. They don't need to have it all figured out or pretend like they know anymore. This is about remembering to ask. Not needing to know what it is for others, but really just focusing on what they do have the ability to adjust or take accountability for or manifest. What will happen next in line with this? Destined path, all good things. This is like wish fulfillment. This is, answer to prayer. The star card can be answer to prayer. We've got prayer twice. So they are actively manifesting through a higher alignment now. That is like saying their free will is aligning with higher will. That's part of the destined path here, but that is what brings in wish fulfillment, because after all, the things written on our hearts are the divine instructions. We think they originate with us, but really when those things are truly authentically written on our hearts, to go towards them, to overcome fear, to come through the blockages and obstacles is divine obedience. We can't put it down. When something is meant for us, it is the most magnetic thing. And so by going towards that which our heart is whispering is for us, we overcome every single obstacle. So this is part of the destiny of the planet right now, also to ascend. All of the conscious lovers out there, all of the awakened awareness slinging lovers out there are part of this time on the planet, this destined time where we are getting rid of the doubt, because we're no longer subscribing to the things that cause insecurity, short-sightedness. We're mastering. We're coming out of those delusional crutches and lower ways of interpreting things through ego. We're rising above it. Amazing. What is your person conscious of energetically about you? Progress. So they see you making strides. They may have thought that they were waiting for you to embody the energies that they are starting to see in you now. When you first met, some of the times when they haven't seen who you are now yet, they may have lost hope. They may have thought they weren't so sure about what they were feeling regarding you. Just like the same holds true for how you've maybe looked at them in the past. Right now, they're starting to see the progress taking root, the things they've wanted to see fully there in front of them. Energetic realm, linear sequencing, hierarchy, time, and logic. So this connection has had to play out over a span of time in order to see the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the inner workings, and the proof in action here. So they're seeing progress. They're also learning to put down projections, expectations, assumptions, and to really ask for understanding. Pray for understanding so that they can see what is really there over the span of time. So I'm hearing again that your person has not wanted to tell you what to do because they've wanted to not taint the science experiment. They've wanted to see if you really are made of what they hoped and believe you are by getting out of the way and watching what you do when you don't think that they are, when you don't think that they really want you as much as they do. Just seeing, we can beg, we can tell, we can hope, we can wish all we want, but at the end of the day, what's the best way to know what someone is made of? What they do when no one's looking. So your person has somehow stepped back so that they could see what you would do without that pressure, without that influence. What will the emotion connected with that? Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So they are really starting to see that you actually are made of the things that they deem in the utmost, the priority, their ideals, you really do embody. So even though you may not be a typical type of person that they go for, you really do embody the frequency, the energy of what they want. And they may not have found you or that energy anywhere else, especially in the typical ways that they were conditioned to believe they should find compatibility. What will happen next? You're going to see lasting, foundational, sure-footed changes one by one. It's going to continue to deepen. I'm drawn to the ship being bon voyage. There's something about the changes to release what is not for them. This does imply that it's relationships that haven't been good for them, and possibly, them watching you release relationships that have fallen short or have been developmental relationships for you, viewer. What can we see for how your person is energetically conscious on the heart space about the connection? They know there have been missed opportunities here. They also know, with this rat sort of hoarding these cups, that it wasn't pain-free to not have certain things kick off in the past, that they do have regret, they do have longing that things could have been different. So they are aware, they're not delusional, they don't They're not oblivious to the things that fell short that you know about, viewer. They really do understand that it wasn't necessarily their finest moments or this connection's potential. Higher realms, we are getting a 44 card, quantum continuator, self-sustaining systems, fluidity, and abundance. This is a journey of mastery, which means holding our frequency high, even if circumstances and other people aren't able to be in an alignment that we prefer yet. What is the emotion connected with this unconditionally loving assessment on the heart space about the connection? Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So yeah, these plans that were dashed, moments of letdown, things didn't work out, both ways in the connection, holding our own and not pinning it on the other one, not, blaming them for intentionally doing something to the other one. This is circumstantial stuff. This is the kind of thing, the energy I'm feeling in this are the times when the universe did not align for certain things to happen. And both of you had things going on that needed to be priority. And at the time you wished, you hoped, you wanted to come together or deepen, and it just wasn't in your highest and best interest, divine timing wise. And so it wasn't failures. They were energetic lessons to see timing, compatibility, authenticity, and it didn't kick off because of these alignments or non-alignments. It wasn't failure, it was opportunity to course correct and adjust, or to continue doing your due diligence to focus on the things that were a priority at those times for one or other of you. What will happen in the near future because of this? There's going to be more opportunities to have success. I'm getting with these people coming forward that each counterpart here is going to have opportunities to say and do things better with periphery people, to honor their truth, to show up in their authenticity, to be able to communicate their actual views on things. So it's like swing batter, get ready, because there's going to be circumstances and opportunities to advocate for truth. We don't get karma if we're impeccable going into something. If we are already in mastery, we don't need the lesson. So I'm seeing there's going to be opportunities for success instead of failure, because there's going to be this mastery being brought into certain circumstances that are on the horizon here. So if your intuition is telling you pay attention, do things in an impeccable way, listen to that, because the universe is bringing you opportunities to empower you right now, to empower you to your greatness. What can we see for the heart space? How is your person aware? They are surrendering. They've got some rosy sunglasses on right now. They're really looking at this connection in that Twitter-pated, pleasant love way right now. They really think you are the best. They really do, viewer. They are so smitten. They really like your way about you, your vibe. Higher energies here, energetic 77 card now, spiritual strength, virtue, and valor. So they're actually really turned on, I just heard, by your spirituality. So viewer, if at one time your person was unnerved or thought it was too extra or woo-woo or whatever, they're really like, wow, this person's got it going on with their spiritual wisdom, or whatever it is. I'm hearing nerdy, geeky, the things that you're really into that you may have thought others would reject you because of, or maybe you got into those things because of painful things and you went into certain hobbies or modes because you had to go it alone. This is now the new cool, according to your person. They're all about it. What is the emotion connected with that? Service. I feel good when I can help others. And so, yeah, they see you helping yourself by delving into whatever this is that you've had to step into with your spirituality, they see that having been such a healthy choice for you. Oh, I just heard where they sometimes went into addictions and crutches or codependency. They see this is the way. Maybe they know you have been in that in the past, and now they see you elevating by stepping into this path of service or spiritual leadership. That doesn't mean you have a spiritual leadership kind of job. It can just mean that you've taken the reins of your own life and you're doing it based on your higher knowing. And that example for them is really like, you can do no wrong for doing that. They really admire what is happening in the near future. Yeah, it's causing them to look at what their purpose can be, what they can do with this destined path, how they can align. They're so loyal to you, but it's a shadow loyalty right now because it hasn't fully kicked off. This is a connection that has not reached its potential. It feels like it's a little bit in the waiting right now, and that there's an alignment happening. Your person is desiring to come into further alignment with this kind of wish fulfillment, to be a leader, to tap into their own higher calling. So they're very much inspired by you, and they're adoring you. They're adoring you for this. Like even before it was cool. Oh no, what am I hearing? The hipster who burnt their tongue or something. How did the hipster burn their tongue? They sipped their coffee before it was cool. Oh my goodness. Grown. Can you please put your dad jokes in the comments below? Give me your best one. Bring them on. Please make me giggle. Let's make everyone giggle. Dad jokes in the comments. Commence. How do you know when it's a dad joke? When it's a parent? Okay, I'm going to keep on focus. So what is your person's conscious mind about what they would like to manifest here energetically? They want to learn how to drop control and still lead. Taoist saying, Lao Tzu, a good leader leads and the people don't know they're being led. That's the kind of safe container and mastery that your masculine wants to have. Ooh, I just heard your masculine. So whether you're the masculine watching or whether you're watching this for your masculine, there is this very masterful way of leading where it's not control freaky. It's literally owning the ability to create safety and provision. Provide the safety. To provide the safety is to lead without needing to lead, and then, play in that safety net. Energetically, psychic vision, hidden meanings, dream reading. So viewer, your person may be having a lot of dreams right now and envisioning what's possible going into the future. Their psychic giftings are ramping up. So instead of having to call the shots and be meticulous and hypercritical or rejecting or cautious, they're really coming into their psychic abilities where they can loosen the grip a little bit and trust what they're getting. They can trust it's not playing tricks on them. They've learned a thing or two on this journey, and it's helping them very much befriend the potentials they can envision. They're also not twisting hidden meanings to mean things that are contradictory to love. They are now looking at hidden meanings and things to favor love rather than contradict the possibility of love. This is helping them also drop the control and the boundaries, the unhealthy boundaries, the rigidity. The Emperor in the upright can sometimes be rigid and too stoic and too cold. And now they're softening that because they now trust you. What is the emotion associated? Abundance. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So they're not afraid of screwing it up anymore. Not like they were. It may still be a work in progress, but now they're believing that good things can come. They are becoming more aligned with those good things. And so this is allowing them to drop the guard and trust that good things are coming. What's happening next? Yeah, good things. Page of Pentacles. There are going to be some atypical, uncharacteristic gestures, offers, incentives. It's like your person's going to try to start being more bold with coming forward and offering themselves, offering certain kindnesses, offering, I mean, I am hearing a date, spending time together, actually meeting up. They're not sure how you're going to respond. They don't have an agenda. There's something about connecting with you in the physical with this pentacle that they're going to stop holding you at arm's length. Ooh, good message. So this is what they want to manifest because the energy is showing them it is safe. They're aware you're not going to Jekyll and hide them. You know, this is just, they don't know really what you like and what you're receptive to, and they're going to start trying to come in, but without an agenda and without an attachment to outcome. So don't get all hyped up that this is the big union thing, because this can just indicate that they want to learn you. They want to find out why this divine connection is being shown to both of you. What are they aware of? The actions. Yeah, very studious, curious. They are watching. They are understanding. They're praying to be shown. Oh, we don't have the Cup of Love. We've had the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands so far. So the Page of Cups, oh, we've had them all. We've had them all. And so they're starting off with this open, curious, spiritual practicality is what's going on right now. They have really consciously decided to show up differently here. So that may not look like, you know, standing at your door, ta-da! It will look like a different vibe to what they say, a different agenda. You know, they don't have that same hamster wheel, broken record. I just saw 222. It's more open. You'll feel it. What is the energetic connection here? Chamber of initiation. Yes, something has been initiated consciously by your person. Spiritual gifts, mystery, enchantment, and secrets. So this has not been fully revealed. This is page level stuff, infiltration. So they are infiltrating your energy like the elements coming in, unassuming. Like this is like creeping in right now where you least suspect it. 55. So we got 44, 77, 55. Pay attention to those numbers. But they really are showing up in ways that you don't necessarily see for what they are. How do you sneak up on a master? You do it in these little ways. It's kind of like, ooh, I just heard boiling a frog alive. Like the frog doesn't know because it's cold-blooded. So this energy is coming in because it's so compatible with you. It's so in alignment. You know, they do say that union happens organically. It happens and you don't even notice until hindsight and somebody or someone says, you know, did you ever in a million years imagine you'd be in this relationship with this person? And you go, oh my gosh, yeah, way back then I did. And then life got full and exciting and beautiful and productive and busy in all the best ways. And wow, I hardly even remembered that I had this intention, but yes, look at us, we're there. That's the kind of surrender and flow that is required to get into the union space. And so this is what we're talking about, letting go and aligning with self, letting the rest work itself out, giving the instructions to the universe that you love yourself and therefore worthy of love, and that you are a love generating portal of awesome, and just let it come out into the world, and then all good things will align. What is the emotion connected with your person looking at these spiritual energies and bringing this curiosity in. We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So they are loving themselves too, viewer. They're really opening up to that. If it's not a win-win, like you loving yourself and them loving themselves, it's not love. You know, it's something else. It's survival, it's convenience, it's transactional scenario. What's coming in the near future? Anxiety's dropping off. So, you know, the nervousness to be in each other's presence, the anxiety to relax and be yourselves around each other. It's starting to feel like you can do that in the physical. They may have felt on your heart space or in the energetic realms, they may have felt like home to you, but then being in the physical same room or something may not have felt so smooth and easy. That's going to change. What I'm seeing here is that it's starting to make sense to be physically together. Once all of the backstory, the energetic clearing has happened, it happens really fast in the physical. Once all the energetic heavy lifting is, you know, moved out of the way, the physical part just click, blick, 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 clicks into place. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here with your person. They're wishing to manifest this. They're wishing to take actions that will continue to allow this to slide into home base, I just heard. Doesn't mean they're pulling the wool over your eyes. But don't make that kind of a thing fit here, because that's not what I'm talking about. This is your person is now genuinely in the energy of love and genuinely showing up authentically, so much so that it's agenda free and it's just sort of flowing. Seamless. It works. It's happening. What can we see for the biggest challenge that your person is consciously aware of? The truth, legal matters, financial matters, appropriate conduct, seeing a higher knowing about the situation, about their own motivations, about their own views, really being masterful enough to see your readiness, to see your needs. Your person really wants to protect and love you. And so they are vigilant to keep, you know, this is head over heart. This is precision, strategy, and thinking. They really care about you. They don't want to misstep. They don't want to trespass your sovereignty either. And so they're kind of vigilant. This is the challenge, is that they really are taking it upon themselves to be an advocate for what is in the highest and best interest of all involved here. So the challenge is maybe dropping that vigilance just a little bit so that more can be enjoyed now. What is in the higher realms? Chamber of communication, correspondence, declaration, and telepathy. So you might want to have a telepathic conversation or some kind of a correspondence with your person that just sort of softens the edge and gives the permission to ease up on the control or the stoicism or the protection. Everybody's situation is going to differ, but I'm also getting that if there have been other people involved, other karmic situations, even out of respect and honor, that there's been some distance. There's been protection that way at a distance. And so the coast is clearing where it's now more honoring and appropriate to start coming in closer together. What is the emotion with this? Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. So this is, you know, it didn't move faster than it can. It hasn't moved faster than it did. And there are some real reasons, real world reasons, real material realm reasons why this connection didn't kick off. If you don't know what those are, pray. Ask to be shown the understanding of why it wasn't beneficial in the highest for you to be in union yet. And then really forgive those things you cannot change, because all of it works together for mastery, for consciousness. What is the emotion connected here? Yes, Queen of Cups in the inverse. This means go deeply within for this psychic awareness, for this intuitive read on why things have transpired the way they have, and full-heartedly accept that it is what it is, it has been what it has been. What is this now solution for this challenge? Prosperity and growth. I knew it was going to be good. I could feel it. So things can go to the next level now because they were handled appropriately in the past level. On the past, or on this last cycle, you conducted yourselves righteously. For those this message is resonating with all the way through here, press like, like subscribe if you're this far in the video and you haven't subscribed yet. Do it. Yeah, so there's prosperity and growth that can come in. Things can go to the next level. Harmony, cooperation, dynamic interaction. If things kicked off prematurely for whatever reason, there would be discord. It would get a speed wobble. There would be other energies vying, other commitments, other responsibilities, accountabilities. But when we consciously overcome our karma, it's finished business. There's no need for it to be drug into our present. So our plate isn't so full with all that stuff and we can get to the dessert. And so it looks like we're getting to the dessert here. Like, well done, ye masters in training and becoming, because it feels like we're getting to this place where we can actually have productive, creative growth and get to that part here. What is the emotion connected with it? Oh, forgiveness, exactly. So that was the challenge, is, accepting and forgiving the things that have come before that looked like they didn't allow these connections to come in sooner. They were prerequisites to this connection. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So yeah, let it go. Only you are keeping your past more there than it needs to be. Step through the threshold into your new life. Let go of, be accountable for, release, forgive everything you still need to, so that you can continue stepping more freely into your new timeline. High Priestess. So the advice is go deep within, mercy, humility, compassion for self and other here. This is an inside job right now. Really clearing everything through mercy, humility, compassion. Near future, what is your person aware of? What do they believe the energies are that are coming into the energy here? Ooh, they see you very close to having another glow up. They see both of you as very close to embodying flow, ease, grace. This is my martial artist flow card. I often see masters doing like kicks and spins and moving energetic holographic energy all around when I see this card. And so it's not in the upright, but this is the training, the proving grounds that's allowing both counterparts to come into that level of mastery where you can, transmute obstacles and blockages like a kung fu master in the 5D. Light body activator, luminosity, empowerment, forward motion. Exactly. This is also luminosity and empowerment. That's like lighting the spark in your heart. That's like lighting the fire in your soul. And so as you continue to light your fire, follow your bliss, this ignites your potency, your contribution, your alignment, your truth, your channeled wisdom, your overcoming, your glory into the world, that you have transcended the earthly trials and tribulations, that you have forgiven them, that you have reconciled those misconceptions of segregation and oppression, that you have claimed your freedom as a spirit. Wow. What is the energy connected with this love? I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things, including this incarnation and all of the trespasses that have happened from, to you, around you in this life. See the good in all things so that you can collect the goodness and continue going forward. If we focus on the bad, we stagnate, we suffocate, we die, we spiral downward. We have to focus on the light. We have to focus on the love in order to bring more of that to the planet. We are not doing anyone any favors disintegrating. Not ourselves, not anyone. And so in the act of rising, in the act of empowering, in the act of looking to the good things, making light of, not diminishing or disrespecting what has happened, but truly learning from it and being grateful we don't have to recreate those densities. Going forward, what is the advice here? Okay, so with this connection, there's a little bit of a pause. We have the Chariot, which is forward motion, but right now both have to come into this light body activation, and that means emotionally, mentally, and physically, there are still things playing out that are required and prerequisites to this light switch being flipped on that moves these connections into union and forward. But there is awareness as such, and so your person viewer is on the same page. Your aligned one knows this is moving towards an increase of union with the two of you, and they know that there are certain circumstances going on in your lives that still are being adjusted and released, transmuted, and that it's only a matter of time is what I'm getting here. Okay, many blessings everyone. Bye for now.